Hello, little dreamer. So, what if the sounds around you started copying your feelings? Ready to know? Then take a slow breath. It's time to rest your eyes and drift into a gentle green world where the moonlight touches lily pads and something magical waits deep in the marsh. This is the story of Freda the Frog and the Marsh of a Million Echoes. Freda was no ordinary frog. She had bright green skin, twinkling eyes, and a voice louder than the rain. She loved to jump high, splash big, and sing loud songs across the swamp. But sometimes Freda got too excited. She would shout when she was happy, yell when she was upset, and complain when things went wrong. Her voice filled the swamp like thunder, and not everyone liked that. One evening, after a very noisy day, Freda sat alone on a lily pad. Even the crickets had gone quiet. "Why won't anyone play with me today?" she wondered. The next morning, Freda hopped farther than ever before, beyond the cattails and mud pools, beyond the tall reeds and dragonfly paths, until she reached a place she'd never seen before. It was a quiet, misty place, a wide marsh filled with silver fog and slow-moving water. A sign hung crooked on a stick. It read, "Welcome to the Marsh of a Million Echoes." As Freda stepped in, "Hello?" she called. But instead of hearing "hello" back, she heard her own voice say, "Hello!" Then again, but softer, "Hello?" And again, but with a giggle, "Hello!" She blinked. "That's not what I said." But when she sighed, the marsh sighed with her. When she laughed, the marsh giggled and chuckled in a dozen ways. When she frowned and grumbled, a low grumble echoed around her like thunder. The marsh wasn't just echoing words, it was echoing feelings. When Freda got impatient, the echoes turned rough and shaky. When she got nervous, the air felt heavy and the frogs went quiet. But when she whispered kindly, the wind whispered back. "I think this marsh is showing me what my voice sounds like inside," Freda whispered. Freda sat down on a mossy rock. She closed her eyes. She breathed slowly, in and out, just like the soft ripples on the water. She thought about how she'd yelled at her friend Toby the turtle yesterday, and how she stomped through the lily field when she couldn't find her snacks. The echoes had repeated it all. "But maybe," she said softly, "if I try to be calm and kind, maybe that's what will come back." So she tried. She hummed a soft tune. The marsh hummed along. She whispered, "I'm sorry," into the water, and the echoes whispered it back sweetly. She smiled, and dozens of gentle ripples smiled back. The next day, Freda returned home. She saw Toby the turtle near the pond.
Instead of yelling, she called gently, "Hey, Toby, I missed you." Toby peeked up, surprised. "You're quieter today," he said with a smile. Freda chuckled. "I found a marsh that teaches you how your voice sounds inside. I think I needed that." Toby nodded. "Want to play quietly by the water?" And they did, splashing gently, singing soft songs, echoing laughter that was kind and calm. So, if you ever feel like the world is being too loud, or like the sounds around you are just too much, maybe it's time to sit still, listen inside, and remember, what we give out comes back to us. And just like Freda the Frog, you might find that peaceful sounds come from a peaceful heart. Now close your eyes, little one. Let the echoes of calm guide you to your dreams. Good night. Sleep soft. See you tomorrow.